Gearoid 11-8 victory in the Munster Senior Challenge Cup. They didn't make it easy for you.
No, by no means did they. I think, look, that's a lot of that's down to Gearoid and how they played. They were very difficult today. They had a lot of possession in the first half. They made us defend, and they took their try very well. But equally, look, we created chances in the second half, and we showed great resilience out there because we were tested. Conditions played a big part, but look, to come out the other end of that, second year running, it's a great feeling.
During that game, Gearoid did dominate for large periods, certainly in the first half. What do you say to the lads at half-time? 3-3, maybe a bit disappointed that it was 3-3 at half-time, even though Gearoid had a lot of the ball.
Yeah, I suppose they did a lot of ball and did a very strong win. So, if I'm being honest, it was about composure and just start get a bit of territory, put a bit of pressure on their game, particularly their set piece. And I think we did that. Look, there was probably a couple of decisions where we could have maybe gone to corner or taken points, for example. But look, in cup finals, sometimes these happen and emotions can get the better of you. But as I said, we've come out the right end of it.
That try from Craig Casey came after Cian Casey, I should say, not Craig. Came after a lot of pressure. Very good clinical finish in the end.
Yeah, good finish, but we earned the right to get there with the forward, some really brilliant carries. What I was particularly happy was the skill set to get there, because look, even though dry conditions, pressurised game, that can be difficult, and we held our nerve and scored, and brilliantly taken by Cian, who's been super for us all year.
Finally 11-8 up, last dying embers of the game. You get a penalty in front of the post. Jack Lyons takes a tap. I won't ask you what you said to yourself or said on the sideline, but the nerves must have been going when that happened.
The nerves were definitely jangling. I suppose I obviously felt we should have taken points, but look, we've seen big things in big games in every sport at times. Jack would probably the first say he probably should have taken the points, but these things happen. In fairness to the guy, he got over it and played a really big part in those closing stages.
Alan said after the game he paid tribute to a lot of players that weren't playing today, that have given everything this season, in which has been a mixed season. Obviously the Bateman Cup defeat, some very good form in the league, and now ultimately with plenty left in the league as well, but to finish off with a second Senior Cup in a row must be really gratifying for you and the staff.
Yeah, of course, there's a lot of time and effort goes into this, and you hear that from all coaches that say that, but it's hugely rewarding. The Bateman was naturally really disappointing, but to bounce back and win a big trophy like this, Munster Senior Cup, is fantastic. And it does come down to more than 15 players, I can tell you. I think we've played 50 players already. And that's credit to this squad we've developed. And I mentioned earlier that the 20s as well, Stephen Carey and his team winning Dun Walsh last week. So, please God, things look good in the club.